After a stressful day at work, Sam sat down at his dining table to eat. It was his eighth job interview that week, and the frustration was starting to weigh on him. As he poked at his food, he felt the urge to call his longtime friend Andrew. The phone rang, and as soon as Andrew answered, the sound of a video game could be heard in the background. "Andrew," Sam said, exasperated, "don't tell me you're playing video games again tonight." Andrew chuckled. "I got bored, so I decided to pass the time. How was the interview? Any good news?" "No, it didn't go well," Sam said, his voice heavy with disappointment. Andrew started to reply, "Don't worry, I'm sure something will come up." But the call abruptly ended. Frustrated and tired, Sam decided to call it a night. The next morning, Sam's phone rang just as he woke up. Answering groggily, he heard a voice on the other end. "Mr. Sam, there's an opening for a job. If you're interested, you need to come immediately." Excitement surged through him like he'd won the lottery. Thrilled, he called Andrew to share the good news. "Hey, Andrew," Sam said eagerly. "I just got a new job opportunity." "That's great," Andrew replied, the sound of his video game still playing in the background. Sam hesitated, wondering why Andrew was playing games so early in the morning, but decided not to say anything. Quickly getting ready, Sam took a cab to the office. On the way, he admired the towering buildings with wide-eyed amazement. Upon arrival, he was greeted by a young woman at the receptionist's desk, her red hair neatly tied back. "Mr. Sam, right?" she said. "Yes," he replied, smiling nervously. "I'm sorry, but your interview was canceled about 10 minutes ago." Sam's heart sank. He tried to plead his case, but it was no use. Feeling dejected, he left the building, blaming himself for wasting time calling Andrew earlier. As he walked down the busy street, he noticed a vibrant sign that caught his attention. It was an advertisement for beginner models, stating that only the first 15 applicants would be considered. Judging by how fresh the sign looked, Sam figured it had just been put up. On a whim, he called Andrew and urged him to come along. "Modeling? Seriously?" Andrew said, uninterested. "Yes, just come. You'll thank me later," Sam insisted. After an hour of waiting, Andrew finally arrived, his shirt slightly wrinkled. Ignoring his friend's disheveled appearance, Sam dragged him into the building. Inside, they met an elderly man with a calm demeanor who asked them to try on outfits and practice their catwalks. Despite Andrew's messy hair, he walked with surprising grace. Afterward, they waited in the lounge, admiring the stylish furniture. "You know," Sam said, "it's always been my dream to be a model, but now we get to try this together." Andrew smiled faintly. "That's more your thing, Sam." Unbeknownst to them, only one person would be selected. When the man returned, he announced, "Sorry, but only one of you will be chosen." Sam felt a surge of anxiety, but told himself to stay calm. "Andrew is the winner," the man declared. Sam froze, stunned. Andrew, equally shocked, looked at Sam apologetically. But before anyone could say anything, Sam stormed out, his emotions boiling over. At home, Sam trashed his apartment in frustration. How could he get the job? He spends all day playing video games, he yelled. From that day, Sam's feelings toward Andrew soured. Meanwhile, Andrew's modeling career took off. In 2 years, he had risen to fame, with companies and events clamoring for his presence. Despite his success, he still thought about Sam and regretted their falling out. Sam, on the other hand, had spiraled into bitterness. His days revolved around disliking Andrew's posts online and leaving negative comments on his interviews. How can someone who barely tried get everything handed to him? Sam grumbled daily. One morning, Sam received a call from Margot's oil company, the most prestigious in the city. The caller told him to arrive within 10 minutes for an interview, or the opportunity would be lost. Rushing out half-dressed, Sam faced one obstacle after another: traffic, a fight, and even stopping to help an elderly woman cross the street. By the time he arrived, the receptionist informed him that the interview had been canceled due to his tardiness. Dejected, Sam turned to leave when he heard someone call his name. "Sam!" He turned and saw Andrew looking polished and successful. Overwhelmed with anger, Sam tried to walk away, but Andrew hugged him tightly. As they talked, Sam realized that Andrew had never abandoned him. Despite his busy schedule, Andrew had always cared. "I'm sorry, Sam," Andrew said sincerely. "I never wanted to come between you and your dreams. Let me help you." Andrew offered Sam a position in one of his companies. Grateful and humbled, Sam accepted. Over time, things began to improve for him. The story reminds us that life unfolds according to God's own timing. Someone else's success doesn't diminish your own potential. Sometimes it's God's way of bring your own success. Trust in God's grace and in the process. Remember, everyone's journey is unique, and there's a plan for each and every one of us.
Before you go, I would like to say something to you.
Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for all your support and help in building this channel. I really appreciate it. I also wish you a happy, blessed, and Merry Christmas. Thank you.